hit her with 2 punches in the first round, and I remember a hook hit her, and I said, know what? I knew I was strong in camp, but I'm super strong tonight. Maybe I can stay at heavyweight if I'm going to be this strong in the ring. It surprised Claressa herself. She knew that she was going to win that fight. There was no question. I think everybody that was tuned into that fight knew that she was going to win that fight. But just as much as Claressa wanted to knock her out, everybody that has been following Claressa have wanted to see her knock out her opponents. We rejoice just as... Yo, the GOAT is the heavyweight champion. Just think about that. The GOAT is the heavyweight champion. She moved up in weight, and she displayed something that we have not seen from her in a long, long time. In fact, probably ever. And this is why I asked the question, should Claressa Shields stay at light heavyweight? Should she stay here at light heavyweight? Claressa Shields, in my opinion, is probably one of the baddest people on the planet. For real. But I did start questioning her greatness, not because of her skill set. Her skill set is awesome. Claressa is supposed to get into the ring every night. Whenever she fighting, she is going to straight out box you, for real. But she's 15-0 with 3 knockouts, and that is what made me start questioning her greatness, the 3 knockouts. Now, I understand when it comes to boxing that it's not all about knockouts. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was not a knockout artist, but Floyd never went into any fight expecting to knock anybody out. A lot of people call Floyd Mayweather boxing style boring, but it was not boring. It was beautiful. It was pure boxing. He had that Philly shell and that shoulder roll, and his defense was impregnable. And Floyd would outbox you in every round. That was his goal. His goal was not to knock you out. But I always got the sense when I watched Claressa fight that Claressa was wanting to knock you out. Claressa wanted you to hurt. She did not want you to continue to want to fight her. And she never displayed that power. And so because of that, it made me question, is she as great as she say that she is, or is the level of female boxers subpar? Look, last night what she did at Little Caesars in Detroit was impressive. Claressa said herself, I saw her corner stand up after the knockdown. The fight was over, but I guess the referee wanted me to throw one more right hand and put her down. I put her down 3 times. The GOAT stays. I only hit her with 2 punches in the first round, and I remember a hook hit her, and I said, know what? I knew I was strong in camp, but I'm super strong tonight. Maybe I can stay at heavyweight if I'm going to be this strong in the ring. It surprised Claressa herself. She knew that she was going to win that fight. There was no question. I think everybody that was tuned into that fight knew that she was going to win that fight. But just as much as Claressa wanted to knock her out, everybody that has been following Claressa have wanted to see her knock out her opponents. We rejoiced just as hard last night with Claressa as she did. And I can guarantee you that right now, Claressa is on a high. Knocking somebody out is equivalent to the first time you dunk a basketball. You are chasing that. You are chasing that. And so she said herself, maybe I should stay at heavyweight if I'm going to be this strong in the ring. You have so many world champion heavyweights, but I'm in the cash now. Claressa is the money fight. So she is going to get the fights. But just think of how much greater her fights will be if she go into these fights knowing that she has the ability to sit down on those punches and throw that blow that'll make her opponent want to quit. Y'all remember Ann Wolf? Ann Wolf, in my opinion, is probably the greatest female boxer that I have ever seen. Ann Wolf could fight, and Ann Wolf was going into fights with the knowledge of knowing that she was going to knock you out. She probably didn't know what round she was going to knock you out, but she knew that she was going to knock you out. Many people did not want that smoke from Ann Wolf because of the power that Ann Wolf had. Layla Ali talked all of that trash, but I don't believe that Layla and her camp wanted to face Ann Wolf. Ann Wolf had bricks for hands, not hands. Now let's take Claressa of this era with the style of pressure fighting that she have, and she gained that type of power to knock out her opponents. Claressa can go down as one of the greatest female fighters of all time. I believe that she's already solidified that because with that win, she got title belt 15 and 16. She is now the WBO lightweight world champion. She moved up in weight and she got stronger and she knocked this girl out in the second round, early in the second round. And you got to understand that when your corner stands up to stop a fight, they're seeing that you don't have any more fight left in you. Claressa did that thing. I want to take you to this article that's was written in ESPN. Claressa Shield wins heavyweight title with TKO of Vanessa LePage Jonasi. And this is what she said. She said, the newfound power does feel good, Shield said. It fucking shocked me. I'm not going to lie. Imagine how she is feeling right now. And just know that she cannot wait to get back in the ring to see if she can duplicate what she just did. From the opening bells, Shields got off to a fast start, landing a flurry of combinations. She fed off the crowd's energy to dominate in the second round. Shields dropped LePage Jonasi. She was 22-3-1. For the third and final time with an overhand right before the fight was stopped. Shields' speed and power was too much for LePage, who was making her first WBC title defense. I love this. This is what she said. I've had some great performances, but is it my best knockout? She said, absolutely, Shields says. But is it my best performance? I have fought so many great fighters. I've looked very, very good. Maybe I have to go look. The way that I grade myself and how y'all grade me is completely different. Prior to her latest victory, Shields had won 10 straight by decision. Her last stoppage victory was in August of 2017 over Nikki Alder in her fourth professional bout. Her last stop was in 2017. She has been trying to knock somebody's head off since 2017, and last night she finally did it. And I believe that when she did it last night, she found something that she hadn't had, which was how to sit down on this punch and touch you and make you want to quit. That second knockdown, Jonasi, she just laid there. She didn't even want to get up. That's when her ring got up. So with the added weight, the added strength, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Claressa should stay at light heavyweight? Do you think that she got what it takes to stay there at light heavyweight? I believe that she should probably stay there at light heavyweight because I think that she's naturally a heavier person. So you put strength along with the weight that she got, I believe that Claressa could be a straight out monster. And she could go down as an Ann Wolf of our generation. She's still young. Her heart has always been big. Her level of competition has always been big. And Claressa is a fighter. That's why she is chasing all of these belts and all of these different styles from the cage to the ring, because she's a fighter. She loves combat sport. Man, if she could start knocking people out, how great would that be? Y'all get at me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Claressa Shields staying at light heavyweight. Rank that fight. Rank that fight, or the fights that you know that she has fought. Do you think that that was one of her best performances? Y'all let me know in the comments. This is Shia Yashub, and this is Moto.